It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And guys, I think they're playing as well or better than they have all season long, and it's come at the perfect time of year with the playoffs looming. I think they can make some major waves in the postseason.
Well, a lot of people are talking about this team, Steve, and I agree with you. I mean, they appear to have all of the pieces and ingredients necessary to win in the postseason.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bosh kicks to Wade. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Wade's got the first basket of the game for the Heat.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
James outside. LeBron right side. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so here is Miami. Mills passes to Moore. Bosh, a screen on James. And it's Moore penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Waiters with the ball. Wade picks him up. And Waiters kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Moore outside. Off the pick.
Throw down there, man.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Love with the screen for Irving. James with it, now guarded by Moore. Varejao dishes to LeBron. Moore with it. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but it was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well.
On defense, Miami. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Now here's Moore after Dion Waiters miss. Moore passes to Wade. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Waiters after the made shot from Moore. Here's Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good from Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Mills kicks to Moore. Now the pass to Mills. Here's Nicholson. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for him. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
Now here's Wade after LeBron James's miss. 6 on the shot clock. Wade kicks to Moore, launches it. They get the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. James with it, outguarded by Moore. No one near James as he lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Moore outside. Here's Bosch. Miami no good on that time either.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Moore against Waiters. Back to Irving. Now James. A 29-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was initiating contact and really hunting those whistles from the referees. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Nicholson. Luol Deng is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Clarkson in for Patty Mills. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Stokes is checked in for Varejao. Chris Middleton comes in for Kevin Love. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Gary Neal subbed in for Irving. Now LeBron following the miss by Granger from deep. That ties the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Clarkson kicks to Moore. Here's the screen. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Granger dishes to Moore. Goes back up and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Miami shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've shot the ball well all season long from the free throw line, about 81%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And Cleveland making a change here. Harris is checked in. Now here is Harris. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harris passes to Antetokounmpo. Moore with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. 4 on the clock. Here's Harris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Fires the 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Moore. Moore's got 10 points in the game. Here's Neal.
My goodness.
He beats the buzzer.
Wow.
Oh, free points.
Tune in Sunday, January 8th. The Miami Heat take on Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards. You don't want to miss it.
And we got a close game here. Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Danny Granger. Morris checked in for Clarkson. And it's Mills in for Norris Cole. On the court for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Varejao in at center. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them. Another trip to the stripe for them, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, guys. Fresh in their last game against the Nets made some major contributions. He dropped 14 points and rounded out a solid overall game playing lockdown defense and finding open teammates. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified. Because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Cavaliers.
This team takes smart three-point shots. That's one of the reasons, Kevin, they're amongst the league leaders in three-point percentage. They don't just hoist up crazy threes. They get quality looks from behind that arc.
Moore, left side. The dish to Mills. Back to Moore. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And there's another one for the Heat. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. And as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
LeBron drives in. Knocks down the 10-footer. James has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Cavs. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Moore against Waiters. Moore outside. Pass to Dang. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
A much better quarter for them in terms of shooting the basketball.
You know, anytime your field goal percentage as a team is up in the high 50s, you're doing a lot of stuff right.
Irving drives in. Shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. There's the screen. And Mills kicks to Moore. Bosch, a screen on LeBron. Inside to Bosch. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Here's Stokes. He's covered by Bosch. Love kicks to Waiters. That's in there. Love with the assist. Mills with it. Moore outside. Good if it goes. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
A very important call here to make. It hopefully is pretty clear cut here on the tape for the officials. But from where I sit, this is really hard to say one way or the other.
Yeah, no doubt, Clark. I mean, these are not necessarily always easy to tell just because you have the tape in front of you.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Miami ahead, up 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?